Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So today we start the questions which we as the proving questions. Okay. So write it. Prove that sine 10 degree, sine 50 degree, sine 60 degree, sine 70 degree is equal to root 3 upon 16. Here you have to prove that its value is equal to root 3 upon 16. Understand? So how you prove such type of question? So first of all, you take here left side. Understand? And uh, so you well know the value of sine 60 degrees, so which is root 3 by 2, no doubt. You put it there, and your identity is like that 2 sine A sine B. Understand? So you have to multiplying and dividing by 2. Multiplying and dividing by 2. So that be in a form of 2 sine is 2 sine x sine y. Understand? And 2 sine x sine y is equal to cos x minus y minus cos x plus y. So using that you can find its value. Understand? So first of all, here you take LHS left hand side, and yes, putting the value of sine 60 degree which is root 3 by 2, and write its remaining term. So sine 10 degree, sine 50 degree, and sine 70 degree you write in this way. So what you do, you have to multiplying that by 2 and dividing by 2 also. So multiplying and dividing by 2. So here you have root 3 by 4, and here you applying the formula for 2 sine A sine B. Understand? Or you can say 2 sine x sine y, and 2 sine x sine y is equal to cos x minus y. So what you write? So here you write cos 10 degree minus 50 degree, and minus cos 10 degree plus 50 degree. Okay. And right here sine 70 degree outside the bracket. Okay. Now putting its value. So that is equal to root 3 by 4. Here you have cos minus 40 degree, and you know cos of minus x is equal to cos x. So you can write cos 40 degree minus, here you have cos 60 degree, and the value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. You know it. So putting its value, cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2, and here you write sine 70 degree. Understand? Now multiplying each of the term by sine 70. So what you have here, you have root 3 by 4 into root 3 by 4 into, here you multiplying sine 70 degree cos 40 degree minus 1 by 2 sine 70 degree. Okay. Now again here 2 is required. Here 2 is required. So what you do, again multiplying each of the term by 2, and here you divide it. So here you have root 3 upon 8, and within bracket you have 2 sine 70 degree cos 40 degree minus sine 70 degree. Understand? So you have the term like that. Now again you applying the identity of 2 sine x cos y, and 2 sine x cos y is equal to sine x plus y plus sine x minus y. So applying it. Yes, applying it. Just I rub it. आर यू नोटेड बेटा? ये सब नोट कर लो आप, फिर मैं ऊपर उसको रब करूंगा. If you noted, please prompt.
Noted, sir.
Yes, कर लिया. Okay, okay. So Yeah. So that is equal to root 3 upon 8 into, yes, applying here. So sine x plus y. So you can write sine 70 degree plus 40 degree plus sine x minus y. So sine x 70 minus 40, and this term minus sine 70 degree. You write in this way, minus sine 70 degree. Okay. So that is equal to root 3 upon 8 into, here you have sine 110 degree plus sine 30 degree. And you know the value of sine 30 is 1 by 2. So write it here 1 by 2, and minus sine 70. Minus sine 70 degree. Okay. Now that is equal to root 3 upon 8 into, yes, sine 110 can be written sine pi. Pi means 180, or sine pi minus 70 degrees. So in place of 110, you can write sine pi minus 70 degree plus 1 by 2 minus sine 70 degree. And sine pi minus x lying in second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine is positive. That's why here you can write sine 70. So that is equal to root 3 upon 8 into sine 70 degree plus 1 by 2 minus sine 70 degree. So sine 70 and sine 70 is cancel out, and here you have root 3 upon 16, that is your right side. So in this way you can, that means find its value step by step. Okay, बिल्कुल भी घबराना नहीं बेटा, बस आपको आइडेंटिटी पुट करते हुए चले जाना है, एंड फाइनली यू विल हैव योर आंसर. पेशेंस रखना बस. And please don't deviate from the concept and the, that means the rules which you applying there. उससे बिल्कुल डेविएट नहीं हो, रिजल्ट आपको मिलना ही मिलना है. Okay. Yes, in the same way the next question. Yeah, write it. Prove that tan 20 degree, tan 40 degree, tan 80 degree, tan 20 degree, tan 40 degree, tan 80 degree is equal to root 3. You have to prove that its value is root 3. So what you do, here you take left side and change sine and in cos. Okay, means convert tan into sine cos, and applying the same method which you applying in the previous same type of questions. Understand? So do it. So taking left side, which is tan 20, tan 40 degree, tan 80 degree. Okay, so right here sine 20, sine 40, sine 80, and whole upon right here cos 20, cos 40, and sine 80 degree. Oh, sorry, cos 80 degree. Okay, so write in this way. Now what you do here, you multiplying and dividing by 2. So yes, 2, and here you write 2. Multiplying and dividing by 2. So in numerator here you have 2 sine A sine B, means the formula of 2 sine X sine Y, and here you applying 2 cos X cos Y. Understand? So do it. Yeah, in numerator part. So the formula of 2 sine X sine Y is cos X minus Y. Write it. Cos 20 degree minus 40 degree minus cos 20 degree minus 40, plus 40 degree, and here you let me make a big bracket, and then write here sine 80 degree outside the bracket. In the same way, here you have cos x plus y means 20 degree plus 40 degree plus cos 20 degree minus 40 degree into cos 80 degree. Into cos 80 degree, you write in this way. Now check the result. And the value which you obtained means you know you has put its value. So that is equal to, yes, write it. And also multiplying each of the term by sine 80, because you know the step. That's why we can do it. So you multiplying sine 80 here also. So you can write sine 80 degree cos 20 degree. And here you have 1 upon 2 sine 80 degree. Because cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. That's why here you write 1 by 2. And here you have cos 60 again. So you write cos 80 cos 60, and the value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. So 1 upon 2 cos 80 degree. And here you have plus cos 20 degree cos 80 degree. Cos 20 degree cos 80 degree. Now what you do? Again you multiplying numerator and denominator by 2. Okay. So you write it in next step. Multiplying numerator and denominator by 2. So just check it what you have here. So 2 sine 80 degree cos 20 degree minus sine 80 degree. And in denominator you have cos 80 degree plus 2 cos 20 degree cos 80 degree. And applying identity. Okay, so first you note it. I rub the upper part of this solution. Done beta, note it. Note कर लिया?
Noted, sir.
Okay beta, okay. So applying here, sine x plus y. So you can applying x plus y, so you write sine 100 degree plus sine x minus y, so write sine 60 degree. Sine 100 degree plus sine 60 degree minus sine 80 degree. And in denominator you can write here cos 80 degree plus 2 cos a cos t is equal to 2 cos x plus y. So cos 100 degree and plus cos x minus y, so cos 60 degree. Now putting its value, and also sine 100 can be written sine pi minus 80 degree. Sine value of sine 60 root 3 by 2 minus sine 80 degree. So write it here sine 80 degree. In the same way in denominator you write cos 80 degree plus cos 100 can be written cos pi minus 80 degree, and the value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. Value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. Now applying the identity cos pi minus x in second quadrant, so you write sine 80 degree. that is sine 80 degree plus root 3 by 2 minus sine 80 degree. Here you have cos 80 degree and cos pi minus x lying in second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative. So you write minus cos 80 degree plus 1 by 2. So cos 80 and the terms of sine 80 that we cancel out. And finally you have 3 by 2 upon 1 by 2. So 2 and 2 is also cancel out. And you have your result root 3. You have your result root 3. So in this way, here you actually applying the combined result. No? Of that means individually these two questions which be in given in your numerator and denominator part, you solve there. Okay, that is your combined part. Means if such type of questions are given, that be in a form of tan or cot, so first you change in sine cos and applying the same, that means process to simplifying its value. Okay, so note it. Now next question. Okay, right. Prove that cos x minus cos y whole square plus sin x minus sin y whole square is equal to 4 sin square x minus y by 2. X minus y by 2. You have to prove this result. Cos x minus cos y whole square plus sin x minus sin y whole square is equal to, yes, 4 sin square x minus y by 2. So here you take left side, and if you see the result which are given, which is given in your right side, so here you see that that is the difference of the angle and half of it. So if you are seeing the result, you can very, that means here you see that yes, here you applying the properties of cos x minus cos y. Okay, that be in a form of product. Means here your left side is in the form of difference of two functions. Okay, so you applying it as the property, that means in a form of product. Okay, so if you applying the formula cos x minus cos y, so you know minus 2 sine x plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2. So you applying here, and in place of sine x minus sine y, you can apply in 2 cos x plus y by 2 plus sine x minus y by 2 and simplifying it, and finally you will have your answer. Okay, so do it. So here you take left side, which is cos x minus cos y whole square plus sin x minus sin y whole square. Yes, applying here. So minus 2 sine x plus y by 2. X plus y by 2 sine x minus y by 2 whole square. You write in this way. And in place of sine x minus sine y, you can write 2 cos x plus y by 2 and sine x minus y by 2 whole square. You write in this way and expand it. So that is, oh sorry, just you see the result. You can take common. So the square of 2 is 4, and here you have sine x minus y whole by 2 whole square. So you can take common also. That is 4 sine x minus y by 2 whole square is common. Okay, so you can apply it directly because all those terms are in a form of product. So you can take common 4 sine square x minus y by 2. Okay, so if you taking common this one, so here you have sine square x plus y by 2, and this term you have cos square x plus y by 2, and sine square x plus y by 2 plus cos square x plus y by 2 is equal to 1. So here you have 1. So you can write 4 sine square x minus y by 2 into 1, and your result is 4 sine square x minus y by 2, which is your right side. So in this way, you can prove this result. Okay, noted. In the same way, your next question is right, and your test is postponed. So right, if x upon cos alpha, if x upon cos alpha is equal to y upon cos 2 pi by 3 minus alpha, y upon cos 2 pi by 3 minus alpha is equal to z upon cos 2 pi by 3 plus alpha, means all they are equal. It is given all they are equal. Then find the value of, yes, right, then find the value of x plus y plus z. Find the value of x plus y plus z, means you have to find the value of x plus y plus z. That is required. Okay, means here it is given all these three given functions are equal. So from that given function, if they are also equal to that means same some quantity, suppose that is equal to also equal to k, understand? So in this way you can very easily find the value of x, y and z, understand? Now putting all that values in the required value, that means x plus y plus z, and simplifying it and see what is your result, understand? So just see it. So first of all, here you assume in this way, let x upon cos alpha is equal to y upon cos 2 pi by 3 minus alpha is equal to z upon cos 2 pi by 3 plus alpha and is equal to k. Suppose all that values equal to k. So you can find the value of x, y and z. So this implies x is equal to k cos alpha. Y is equal to k times of cos 2 pi by 3 minus alpha, and z is equal to cos 2 pi by 3 plus alpha. So in this way, k times, okay, k times of this value. So in this way, you have the value of x, y and z. Now putting all that values in x, y and z. So see what you have. So x plus y plus z is equal to x plus y plus z is equal to. So here you can take k common. So here you take k common, and you have cos alpha plus cos 2 pi by 3 minus alpha plus cos, here you have 2 pi by 3 plus alpha. So in this way, here you have results. Now simplifying it. So what you do when you trying to simplifying it? Yes, here you applying, means last two term you applying the formula for cos x plus cos y, and you know cos x plus cos y is equal to 2 cos x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. So applying it and just see what is your result. So that is equal to k times, here you write cos alpha as it is, and here you applying the identity So 2 cos x plus y. So add all that results. 2 pi by 3 minus alpha plus 2 pi by 3 plus alpha and whole upon 2. Whole upon 2. So 2 cos x plus y by 2 into cos, yes, right, x minus y by 2. So 2 pi by 3 minus alpha and change its sign, 2 pi by 3 minus alpha and a whole divided by 2. Yes, close its bracket. Yes, just write in this way. Just see it. You can write in this way. Now, just see here alpha and alpha is cancel out. Here 2 pi by 3, 2 pi by 3 is cancel out. So you have k into cos alpha plus 2 cos. Here you have 2 pi by 3. Actually, how you have 2 pi by 3? 2 pi by 3 plus 2 pi by 3 by 2. So if you are adding here, so you have 2 times of 2 pi by 3 by 2. So that we cancel. So here you have 2 pi by 3 and here you have cos alpha. Cos alpha. Understand? Now find its value. So k times of cos alpha plus 2 into, just see, cos 2 pi by 3 can be written cos pi minus pi by 3 into cos alpha. Cos into cos alpha. And you know cos pi minus pi by 3 is equal to minus cos pi by 3. And you know the value of cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Okay, so here you have minus 1 by 2. If you are finding its value, you have minus 1 by 2. So write it. So k into cos alpha plus 2 into, here you have minus 1 by 2 cos alpha. Minus 1 by 2 cos alpha. So 2 and 2 is cancelled out. And if you are seeing the result, here what you have, cos alpha minus cos alpha, that is 0. So k into 0 means what? 0. So the value of x plus y plus z is equal to 0. So here the result is 0. Okay. So I think all you are noted. So write next question. Prove that prove that cos 4x plus cos 3x plus cos 2x divided by sin 4x plus sin 3x plus sin 2x is equal to cot 3x. Here you have to prove that that be equal to cot of 3x. So here, no doubt, here if you're seeing your left side, you have to applying the property of cos x plus cos y. But in which two term you applying it? So you have to arrange the term. So how you arrange the term? Actually, when you applying the identity of cos x plus cos y or sin x plus sin y, so what is that? That is means 2 cos x plus y means sum of the angle divided by 2. Okay. So if you are taking here sum of the angle divided by 2, so here you see the sum of these two angle is 7x by 2. So 7x by 2 here you have. And in the next part you have x by 2. So you can't take common in the next term. So you have to take those term, means applying the identity in those term, which after applying you can take, you are able to take some common from that also. Understand? So you have to choose the term in this way. So here you have cos 3x. So you applying the identity in cos 4x plus cos 2x. So if you are applying in first and last term to that identity, so what you have, just see. So 4x plus 2x, 6x, and by 2, so you have 3x. In this way, so you see that, yes, cos 3x is to be common. Understand? So in this way, you are think about the question which we given and the result, yes, which we obtained also. Okay. So here you take left side and arrange the term in this way. Cos 4x, here you write cos 2x plus cos 3x. You write in this way. In the same way, in denominator, you can write the same pattern plus sine 3x. And then applying the identity. So cos A plus cos B means you can write 2 cos x plus y by 2. So 6x by 2. So you have 2 cos 3x plus, sorry, 2 cos 3x and cos x minus y by 2. So if you are subtracting, you have 2x and 2x by 2 is x. And here you have cos 3x. Cos 3x. Understand? In the same way, if you are talking about denominator, again you have 2 sine x plus y by 2. So sine 3x or into cos x minus y by 2. So you have cos x plus sine 3x. Now taking common in numerator and denominator and see what is your result. So cos 3x is common. So you have 2 cos x plus 1, and in numerator sine 3x is common. Sine 3x is common, so you have 2 cos x plus 1. So 2 cos x plus 1 is cancel out, and you have cos by sine, which is cot 3x, and is your right side. Your right side. So note it. Okay. Yes, right. Next question. Prove that sine alpha sine alpha plus sine beta plus sine gamma minus sine alpha minus alpha plus beta plus gamma, sine alpha plus sine beta plus sine gamma minus sine alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 4 sine alpha plus beta by 2 sine beta plus gamma by 2 into sine gamma plus alpha by 2. Gamma plus alpha by 2. You have to prove that result. Note it. You have to prove 4 sine alpha plus beta by 2 sine beta plus gamma by 2 sine gamma plus alpha by 2. Yes, but the result is same. The process which you applying here are same. So what you do to prove note कर लिया बेटा आपने question? Okay. So here you take left side and yes, first you applying taking first two term, applying the formula for sin x plus sin y, and then take the last two term. Okay. So do it. So taking left side, sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma and minus sin alpha plus beta plus gamma. So here you applying 2 sin alpha plus beta by 2 cos alpha minus beta by 2. And if you applying the identity in last two term, so what is that? Sin x minus sin y. That is in a form of sin x minus sin y. So identity is 2 cos x plus y by 2. So applying it, x plus y by 2 means gamma plus alpha plus beta plus gamma by 2, and sin alpha minus beta by 2 means sorry, x minus y by 2. So you write alpha gamma minus alpha minus beta minus gamma whole divided by 2. You write in this way. Okay, and then simplifying it, so that is equal to 2 sin alpha plus beta by 2, 2 sin alpha plus beta by 2. Here you have cos alpha minus beta by 2. Here you have 2 cos alpha plus beta plus 2 gamma by 2. And here you see gamma and gamma is cancel out. Gamma is cancel out, and you know sine of minus x is equal to minus sine x. So if you are taking minus common, understand, sorry, not common. If you are taking minus common in angle, so sine of minus x is equal to minus sine x. So that this term is written as in this way: minus times of sine